I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon, and we will grow. And I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Now this is not going to be a long video. This is going to be a video where I want to bring your attention towards what's happening with the planet Venus while it is moving or progressing in the zodiac sign of Cancer. Stay tuned till the end of the video to know more about what I'm going to talk about for this Venus, and also I will try to bring your attention toward which zodiac sign or in what conditions this is going to impact you in both positive and in the negative manner. Please subscribe, because it's your subscription that helps me grow the channel, helps me build the foundation of Jyotish on YouTube, and also helps me reach different corners of the world and bring Vedic astrology, the light of Jyotish, in everyone's life. So do subscribe, it's very valuable. Also like the video, put your comment in the comment section what you want to know more from this channel and how you want me to bring videos. Do you want weekly transit, monthly transit? You just write your comments. I do read those comments, and whatever the suggestions come, whichever is valuable, I do try to pick them up and implement it as soon as possible. Also, if you want to take my consultations, you can drop me an email. And if you want to take a comprehensive report of your horoscope, your personalized Kundali in the PDF format, which is system generated, you can book that from the link given below. It's a 200 to 300 pages plus report and an additional numerology section, so that you can know more from your date of birth and the numerology Loshu grid. So you can book that from the description box. The link is in the description box below, or you can book it directly from my website. Let's start the understanding of Venus transit from Cancer to Leo. Venus is a planet of romance, love, affection, relationship. And when Venus is in the Karka Rashi, the water zodiac sign, this is getting greatly impacted by the moon, the mind. So Venus on one side is impacting the mind is impacting the relationship, and you will see the equations of you with people around you are ever so slightly changing. It is becoming something different. With someone, you are becoming too connected. With someone, you are becoming detached. Now this Venus will move in the last pada of Ashlesha Nakshatra. This will happen on 28th of July. And then till 3rd of August, Venus will be in the last pada of Ashlesha and the first pada of Magha Nakshatra. The last pada of Ashlesha, which is 3 degrees 20 minutes long, starting from 28th till 31st of July, is going to be the position of Shukra when Venus is in Pisces Navamsha. So you can see Venus is greatly exalted in the Navamsha, but in Ashlesha, which means this is a superlative expression, a reptilian expression of Venus, where Venus is now targeting the throne of the king. Venus wants to be the best of the best, nothing wrong. But if this emotion is being driven by jealousy, comparison, lust, or an emotion to prove someone wrong, then this can become a very detrimental transit for you. It may seem like a 5, 6, 10 days of transit, but well, events happen in 1 hour. Events can happen in one moment. That transit, that moment is actually driven by 9 planets. We all are just puppets, and there are 9 such strings attached on our soul, on our body. Whenever that string ever so slightly moves, something changes in our life. So when Venus goes in Gandanta, do not take it lightly, because this is Ashlesha Magha Gandanta. This is a materialistic Gandanta. Venus can have a very strong materialistic expression in Ashlesha Nakshatra. Also, Ashlesha is a nakshatra which represents power to inflict poison. And when Venus goes there, it means that you might also experience certain relations which are inflicting poison on you. And this transit can help you get rid of those negative energies. This transit will tell you which relationship is good for you, which relationship is bad for you. This transit will guide you to understand the value of people around you, and you should in return become very humble, honest, and you should never show the sign of jealousy, comparison, lust, ego, or any such reptilian Ashlesha nakshatra quality. Now, Ashlesha is not always bad. The positive quality of Ashlesha is that it gives you a lot of success in competition. If you want to defend something, Ashlesha gives you great defensive ability. It's a sharp, bright nakshatra, but a nakshatra which can also act like medicine. So if you are into the field of medicine, this is a very good time for you. But if you want to heal your emotions, this is also an opportunity. Now, from 28th till 31st, Venus will be inching towards the final Gandanta, final point of Ashlesha. And on 31st, Venus will be completely in what you call as Gandanta zone, which is 48 minutes before Cancer zodiac sign ends and 48 minutes after the Leo sign begins. So when the journey goes from Ashlesha to Magha, it is like you are being weaponized, and now the king has to take the throne. If the king doesn't have territorial instinct, the kingdom will not expand. So within certain limits, it gives you ability to grow. It gives you the motivation. It gives you that eyesight where you are seeing, the vision is there, and you can grow, you can become big. So it will give you dreams, big plans. And the moment Venus goes in Magha Nakshatra, which is the first pada of Magha Nakshatra, because Venus is in Leo, it goes from fire to water to fire zodiac sign. Suddenly there is a lot of heat around you. Maybe you have said something and now the repercussions are here. Maybe you dreamt big, you took the step, or you want to take the step, but now you realize the challenges coming. And these challenges is what makes you the queen, it is what makes you the king. And when Venus goes in Magha Nakshatra first pada, where it is? It is in the Mesh Navamsha, Aries Navamsha, completely fire. So when it is in Ashlesha's final pada, in water zodiac sign, in water Navamsha, Pisces. In Magha Nakshatra first pada, Leo zodiac sign, Aries Navamsha. So completely from being fluid to being fire. This can inflammate your ego. This can suddenly gives you excessive amount of motivation. If somebody is praising you unnecessarily, beware. If you are being respected out of nowhere, something is wrong. If somebody is trying to be too favorable, something is wrong. If you are having this feeling that you are nobody, then you need to check that feeling. Or if you feel that you are the best, then see what is your comparison point. With whom are you saying that you are the best? If you do these small filters by closing your eyes, sitting in your room, and just verifying your own actions, you are in the right space, and this transit will not destroy any relationship. Otherwise, this can burn bridges. This can create irreversible damage. Later on, you might realize, because remember, now if you see the projection of Venus, I will make a video on Venus transit in Leo, which will come out very soon, but try to understand. Venus goes from Cancer to Leo, becomes heated up and charged. What happens next? Venus becomes debilitated. And this time when Venus is getting debilitated, it is coming in contact with Ketu. So it's that gray zone, that desperation, that frustration. So this shows lot of variations, lot of ups and downs in you attaching yourself to the material world. Ashlesha is famous to cling you so that you can be dependent on something, or you will be addicted to something. It can be a good thing also, but if you really want Ashlesha to work positively for you, pick up a mantra and get addicted to that mantra. Like Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Come do 11 malas, 20 malas, 30 malas of that japa every day. Or simply Om Gam Gadpate Namah, Om Dum Durgaye Namah, Om Aim Saraswatye Namah, Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namah. Simple basic mantra. Even if you cannot say bija, because a lot of people do not prefer chanting the bija, you can simply say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shri Ganapate Namah, Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namah, Om Saraswatye Namah. Simple, you Nam Uchcharan. Because when Venus is in this position, it will have an impact. Now, who will be impacted the most? First of all, Taurus and Libra, ascendant and moon sign. Karka Rashi, Cancer, ascendant and moon sign. If you are running a Venus Mahadasha or Antardasha or even Pratyantardasha, especially if you are in Venus Pratyantardasha, you will be impacted because of this. Now, if you are born in Ashlesha Nakshatra, if your Venus is in Karka Rashi or in Ashlesha Nakshatra, then you will be impacted greatly because of this. Now, say if your spouse is showing signs of jealousy, if you are seeing this, curiosity to know what's happening in your life, don't get irritated. This is the time to balance the energy and not become like a serpent. Rather, if you pray to Bhagwan Mahashiv, it is a Shivratri time. If you do Rudrabhishekam, that will be an apt remedy to balance the Shukra. After all, Shukracharya is also a great devotee of Bhagwan Mahashiva. Chanting Rudrashtakam is another remedy to control your urges. Remember, either this Venus in the Serpentile Nakshatra will become Kundalini and will help you rise like a king in Magha Nakshatra, attain the throne of spirituality, or it will help you destroy the very world that you have built. It is a very subtle energy, nothing that is very dominating, but the subtle energy can be risky. Think about it.